Hi, Isabella. Good morning.
Good morning.
So every week we do the What the Blog video mini series, which is really us, the editorial team, talking about some of the articles we find fascinating, mind altering, really interesting, and potentially also really, really useful from a business perspective to grow our understanding in a certain topic. At Essentials Newsletters, we publish 32 topics a week, and those are all curated by experts and thought leaders in the field specific to that actual sector. So from AI all the way through to craft beer, to space tech, to emerging tech, to CIO, most of what you need to find from a trusted and truthful perspective, information that you can use is going to be loaded into the newsletters. We select 2 articles every week per topic, and today we're going to talk about sustainability, which is top of mind for everybody. I think it would not be amiss to talk about the big what they call Black Wednesday for the big oil majors last week, where a Dutch court in The Hague forced Royal Dutch Shell to cut their emissions both in production and operations, as well as end emissions from users of their products by 45% by 2030.
Yeah.
That was incredible, I think. And then you started to see that there were some activist shareholders at ExxonMobil as well, and they were able to force 2 board members off the board in terms of actually getting people on there that are going to take seriously the commitment to sustainability and climate change. So with that background, I think it's been a really, really incredible week for all of us who believe that we need to do more. I think nobody and none of our readers are saying let's do less. So any articles that you've got for us this week on sustainability that kind of open our eyes a little bit and feed us a little bit more information in a truthful way?
So the Netherlands isn't the only country that's putting this huge focus on more sustainable methods. We have an article from World Resource Institute called 7 Policy Proposals to Restore U.S. Trees. How do they compare?
Right.
So in the US,
trees, you said, yeah?
Trees, yeah. So basically policymakers right now are creating a plan to grow the US economy and address the climate crisis simultaneously. And they think they can do this through trees.
So I guess this is part of the Grow Back Better, Grow Back Greener, right?
Yes, I mean, it's all interconnected.
Right.
So obviously trees can remove carbon dioxide and they can, be built to scale. So there's 7 different plans right now that can help us on this future of mass tree planting. So it's like restocking degraded forests, reforestation, and the idea is that 540 million tons of carbon dioxide can be removed each year through 2050 through these plans. And it's less than $10 per ton of CO2 to remove. So the plan is also pretty cost effective.
Sounds incredible. I mean, I think that I like that article already, and I like the fact that it's like 7 things. It's easy to follow. Let's leave the rest for our readers to discover. And tell me about the second article that we have.
Okay. The next article is from Popular Science, and it's affordable driverless cars could curb public transit. And this is interesting because basically, with driverless cars becoming affordable, we're going to start to live in this reality where a lot of people are going to shift from public transport because they can be taken from point A to point B. And yet it's still more sustainable in the fact that once you're picked up and dropped off, another person can be picked off or dropped off. So we're not having to own like 1 car per person anymore.
Okay, so that makes sense to me. So it's still a share model, right?
Yes,
it's still a community share model rather than everybody having their own car and clogging up the airways, the roadways, whatever. If we have flying cars at that point. Interesting. So I mean, I'm a big believer, being living in Europe, being a European, and having great public transport. I'm a big believer in shared utilities like that. I guess we'd have to wait and see. I'm skeptical though.
Yeah, because look, taking public transport is still better for the environment.
Okay.
Because there's more people in one vehicle, but it at least is a step in the right direction. And I think that's also important.
Very good. Thank you.
Great.
Bye-bye.